There is a version of yourself that existed before you became a parent, and you will never fully go back to them. I did not understand that when my child was born. I thought I would simply add parenting to my life. Instead, parenting replaced everything I thought I knew about myself. Before my child turned 3, I thought I understood what this would feel like. I was wrong. Beautifully, completely, humblingly wrong. And I wish someone had sat me down before it all started and told me these 9 things. So consider this me sitting down with you right now before it slips by. Lesson 1. The days feel impossibly long, but the years are shockingly, cruelly short. You will count down to bedtime and then stand over them sleeping and wish they were awake again. The version of them you have today, the exact size, the exact voice, the exact laugh, will be gone by next year. Every phase you are desperate to move past is a phase you will one day grieve. This is not meant to make you anxious. It is meant to make you look up. The ordinary Tuesday afternoon is the thing you will miss the most. Lesson 2. Their brain is building itself faster than you can possibly imagine. In the first 3 years, more than 1 million new neural connections form every single second. Every word you say, every sound in your home, every emotion on your face, they are absorbing all of it. The architecture of who they will become is being blueprinted right now in these ordinary moments. You do not need expensive toys or structured learning programs to support this. You need conversation, presence, and repetition, things you already have access to every day. Lesson 3. Connection matters infinitely more than correction. When a child feels truly seen and safe, they learn faster, calm faster, and trust deeper. Discipline without connection is just noise to a child under 3. It bounces right off. But when they feel connected to you, they want to cooperate. They want to please you. Connection is not permissiveness. It is the foundation that makes everything else work. And here is where the pattern breaks, because Lesson 4 is the one nobody talks about. Lesson 4. You are allowed to not be okay. Parenting exhaustion is unlike any other kind of tired. It reaches into your bones and stays there. And society tells you to be grateful, which makes the exhaustion feel like shame. But you can be grateful and depleted at the same time. Those 2 things are not contradictions. The moment you stop pretending you are fine is the moment you can actually get the help you need. Lesson 5. Your child does not need a perfect parent. They need a present one, someone who shows up, even on the hard days, even imperfectly. Perfectionism in parenting is not a virtue. It is a performance, and children can sense the difference. What they are watching for is not your achievement. They are watching for your presence. 10 distracted hours will never outweigh 20 fully present minutes in a child's memory. Lesson 6. Toddler tantrums are not manipulation. They are pure, raw neuroscience. The prefrontal cortex, the part that regulates emotion and logic, is not developed until the mid-20s. When a toddler loses control, they are not choosing it. They are being swept away by a flood inside them. What looks like defiance is almost always overwhelm in a body too small to hold it. When you understand the why, it becomes so much easier to respond instead of react. Your calm is not a weakness. It is the most powerful parenting tool you will ever own. Now, stop everything, because this next lesson is the one that changes how you see it all. Lesson 7. Play is not a break from learning. Play is the most serious work of childhood. That cardboard box dragged in from the garage is a spaceship, a kitchen, a submarine, and a castle all in one afternoon. Every time they pretend, they are rehearsing empathy, developing language, and solving problems. No app, No curriculum, no screen can replicate what happens inside a child during deep, free play. The best toy you can give a child under 3 is your unhurried, undivided, fully present attention. Lesson 8. Your reactions today are becoming their inner voice for life. The way you speak to your child right now will become the voice in their head at 35. Every "you can do it" lands deeper and echoes longer than you will ever know. And every harsh word, even the one said in exhaustion, leaves a mark that no apology fully erases. This does not mean you can never raise your voice. It means repair matters as much as the rupture. When you mess up and come back to apologize, you teach them one of the greatest lessons of their life. You show them that love is not conditional on perfection, and that's priceless. And now, the twist that no parenting book on earth prepared me for. The child is not the only one growing during these years. You are too. Every tantrum they survive teaches you a patience you did not know existed inside you. Every sleepless night expands your capacity for love in ways that are genuinely hard to explain. Every first you witness rewires something ancient and deep inside you. You will become more patient, more empathetic, more attuned to the world around you, if you let yourself. You are not the same person you were before you became their parent, and that's not a loss. Lesson 9, and this is the one I need you to carry with you when you leave this video. The version of you that your child sees right now, that's their entire world. Not your job title, not your salary, not your Instagram feed, not your clean floors. Just you, present, warm, available, and there. To them, you are not a flawed, tired, overwhelmed person. You are home. That's the weight of it. And it's also the most extraordinary gift you will ever be given. Now let me give you something practical, something you can use starting today. For Lesson 1, start treating ordinary moments as if they are rare, because they are. Put down the phone for 20 minutes and just watch them. Really watch them. You will not get this exact version of them back tomorrow. Let that thought ground you. For Lesson 2, narrate your world to them constantly, even when they cannot respond yet. Describe what you see, what you smell, what you feel. Every word is a seed being planted. Read to them every day, even the same book 17 times in a row, if that is what they ask for. For Lesson 3, before you correct, always connect first. Get down to their level, physically, eye to eye, and meet them in the feeling. Address the behavior after, but earn the connection first, and the rest becomes easier. Now, a pattern break you did not see coming. Most parents obsess over what their child is doing wrong. Almost no one stops to ask what the child needs. Behavior is always communication. Once you start reading it that way, everything shifts. Ask yourself, what is this behavior telling me right now? That question changes everything. For Lesson 4, build a real support system before you desperately need one. Isolation is one of the most common and least discussed dangers of the early parenting years. One real friendship where you can say, "I am struggling," that is worth more than 100 online forums. For Lesson 5, let your child see you make mistakes and then watch you fix them. When you apologize to your child, you are not losing authority, you are building trust, and they will carry that template of repair into every relationship they ever have. For Lesson 6, instead of saying, "Stop crying," try naming exactly what they feel. You are angry, you are sad, you wanted more, you are not ready to stop. These words are medicine. Naming a feeling shrinks it, and a child who learns this young carries that skill into adulthood. For Lesson 7, protect their unstructured play the same way you protect their sleep. Unstructured, uninterrupted, child-led play is not a luxury, it is a core developmental need. Resist the urge to schedule every hour. Boredom is where creativity is born. For Lesson 8, watch your own self-talk carefully when they are nearby. If they hear you say, "I am so stupid," or "I look terrible," they are writing that in permanent ink. Speak to yourself the way you would want them to speak to themselves at 25. Model the inner voice you want living in their head for the rest of their life. And for Lesson 9, let them see you actually enjoy being alive. Joy is contagious. Anxiety is contagious. Presence is contagious. They are not just learning about the world from you, they're learning how to feel about it. What they feel radiating off of you is shaping their nervous system right now, in real time. We're almost at the end, but I need you to hear one more thing before we close. Most parents will hear these 9 lessons and think, "I already knew most of that." And maybe you did, in theory, in a book, in someone else's story. But knowing and living are separated by a distance that only real exhaustion can explain. You are not failing when you struggle. You are simply in the hardest stretch of the marathon. And the fact that you are watching something like this, that you are still searching, still trying, that tells me everything. Your child is not keeping score of your worst moments. They're living inside your best ones. Every single morning you walk back through that door is a lesson they will carry into adulthood. Before 3, they are building the entire foundation, the whole structure of who they will become. The language, the attachment, the self-worth, the capacity to regulate emotion, all of it right now in this window. And you, the imperfect, exhausted, trying, deeply loving parent, are the single most important variable. Not the curriculum, not the flashcards, not the enrichment classes, not the organic snacks. You, just you, showing up, trying, staying, loving them through all of it. So take this, carry it with you, share it with someone who is in the thick of it right now, because every parent deserves to know these things before the window quietly closes. And the window always closes, softer and sooner than you are ever ready for. But right now, today, it is still wide open. Go be in it.